Alright, let's go again. Alright, let's actually make it past Caldera this time. Preferably. Beep, 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 beep. No, not the rope. That's the rope. Not the actual rope, but the little rope launcher. Yes, double rope launcher? Okay. By the way, Sanju, how'd your little marathon go? Can you remind me again? You were running a ton of different games during your marathon, but which ones exactly? I feel like it was a ton. You were like... It was both Infamous 1 and 2. Didn't you also do a God of War marathon? Like, recently? How'd that go? Ended up just playing Infamous, Bioshock games, and some other random stuff? Ah, I see. Yeah, I tuned in a couple of times. Comfy as always. Ooh, energy drink? No. Fuck. Fuck. Eat the trail mix. Sport drink. It's okay, maybe you want to pick up a new game too? You're learning offline. Fun so far? Ooh. Can I get a teaser for what it is? It's always fun to hear when speed friends are learning a new game and you're just kind of like, ooh, which one? What's it gonna be? And is it a game that I too love? Come on, stamina. Thank you. Dying Light! Yo. I actually did a, okay, I wouldn't call it a speedrun, but like a fast first playthrough. I did a co-op run with Alexia ages ago, because we were looking for like an extra co-op game to play through, and then she recommended that we could do Dying Light, because she played through Dying Light, but I had not played through Dying Light. So my first playthrough of Dying Light was just us, like, zooming through it, like, because you can do the grappling hook glitch, where you just get the grappling hook, like, Omega early or something like that, and then you can basically grappling hook through the entire game, like, pretty early on, from how I remember. Okay, that was a terrible use of that energy drink. So yeah, my entire memory of the entire first Dying Light is I don't remember the story, I don't know the lore, I don't know any of the characters or anything that's going on. I just know that all my problems were always fixed with the grappling hook. Yeah, and that your character's just kind of OP. Your character's OP as hell, so there's like no level progression or anything like that. You're just insanely busted from the very start. Although I do remember, I think, again, we were doing like a fast playthrough, so it wasn't an entire speedrun per se, but just us playing through the game quickly. But it did get kind of stale at some point, from how I remember it. But again, that was for like a casual, fast playthrough of like, I want to say 4 or 5 hours for us. I don't even remember if we actually finished the game. I just think I remember we played for like 4.5, 5 hours, something like that. Their character is just ultra fast if you know how to use it. Oh yeah, I bet. Want to finish the game once, actually? You wanted to run the game since? Hell yeah. It's always great when you, like, play a game, and then you immediately, like, yeah, I want to actually run this. Like, you just get that feel. get that vibe from a game where you're like, yeah, this will be fun. You've learned about 17 minutes of the run so far, or 20 minutes RTA. How long is the run actually? Like the actual speed run? Isn't it like an hour and a half or something like that? Like a proper full speed run? 125? Yeah. That's pretty good to guess. Alright, remember to split, remember to split. Sport the drink. Time save. Managed to catch that. That was insane. I did not manage to catch that one though. World record's like Omega recent, like 5 days ago. Dude, that's like the best thing. When you're actually trying to learn a run, and the world record is genuinely like updated and like competitive, and there's like new things to look at, and you're not just looking at old footage from like 2014 or something that someone captured with their phone on a TV. I fucking love that. That's like the best. World record holders getting all the records. Love a good speed game where there's just one guy that absolutely just dominates everybody else. I think it's the same with, I think it's the Neon White leaderboard as well. That also just has, I think it used to be Blydan, but I think it's AJ now, these days, that has a ton of world records in that game. Like basically every category. You have a tendency to running those kind of games. Yeah, because I feel like it either takes... There's like two things that needs to happen, or one of two things. Either it needs to be a game that's a little under the radar, like not that many people actually play it, or have like a serious interest in it or anything like that. So it's not like those different records are actually that competitive or really like fought about that much. It either needs to be that, so you know, it's just like the one guy that actually runs the game at like a decent level. He just yoinks them all. It's either that, or it's one of those games where the game is competitive, but it's just one guy that's just so good at the game, he's just so dominant compared to everybody else that he can just, you know, do whatever he wants. He is just the GOAT, you know? Like, he just wins. Trail mix. Wait, oh yeah, here. Compared to the world record, kept seeing different routes. Do you think that's because... Do you think it's one of those tutorials that tries to teach you like a simple route to like start with and learn from? Because there are some tutorials that do that, which I honestly think is a good thing. There's like a sort of tutorial easy mode route, and then there's like the more advanced, once you've gotten used to it kind of route. I think Portal does that, Dark Messiah does that. Mirror's Edge, I believe, has tutorials for that. Like, just tutorials for when you're just kind of learning the game. So there's like simpler routes, simpler strats that you can use, as opposed to just going for like all the crazy world record shit. Because, you know, there's obviously always going to be those turbo gamer lords that are like, no, I'm a pro gamer. I can just do the most insane strats. Like, these kids don't even know what'll hit them. You know, those guys always exist, and they're always like insufferable as hell. And you're just kind of like, it's okay, you know? It's okay to just admit that it's fine to do an easier route to begin with and then do the harder ones later. Like, it's okay, no one's gonna like, judge you. But there's always gonna be those gamer bros that's like, no, I'm a pro gamer. I've been playing video games for 25 years. I don't need no easy route. And I feel like it happens every time you see like anytime there's a streamer that needs to learn a speedrun, it always happens. Like, the tutorial will be like, hey, here's a simple route you can use while learning the game, and then once you get a little bit better, you can use like the world record route or like the harder strat or whatever. And almost every time, without fail, the like the fucking streamer dude just goes, "No, I'm a pro gamer. I don't need your noob strats." And then they just sit for like 30 minutes on one trick, trying it over and over again, just being like, "Damn, this is kind of hard, bro." Oh, gets me every time. You'll be ultra lucky if your runs are sub 2 to begin with. You lose so much time just in the movement. Oh yeah, if it's one of those games where just your basic movement is so important, I could definitely see that. Heat pack. Oh. I forgot to split. Still gold. That split should have been like 2 seconds faster, but that's fine. That's so fine. How's Dying Light 2? Like the speedrun? Is it actually good? Because Dying Light 2 came out like not too long ago, and then there was a different like spin-off Dying Light. I don't remember what it was called. It was some other Dying Light game that came out. Because I think, from what I know about Dying Light 2, again, I haven't actually played that game, so maybe I'm just talking out of my ass, but it's like one of those games where they really wanted to like go crazy with the movement, so you can do a lot of like crazy and cool stuff, but it's in a way where it's also kind of limited, so you can't really go that fast with it in general. So it's like you can do a lot of cool tricks and jumps and stuff, but it's very limited in the game. Like you can't break it. But I like the Beast, that's the one. That's the spin-off one. I guess, does it count as a spin-off if it's just like a mainline title? Is it a mainline title? I don't even know. Into both, you'd say? Yeah. I mean, it's like... it's not full game price. Okay, yeah, then I guess it is kind of just like a spin-off. But I think that's always the thing with like video game titles, right? It's like, is BioShock Infinite BioShock 3? I mean, it's not called BioShock 3, so is it a spin-off? But like, not really, because it's like its own full game in that series. It's just not... it is the third installment without being 3. I'm just using BioShock as an example here, but you get my point. It's like... at what point is a game considered like a spin-off of the main series, and when is it mainline? It's the main character from the first one. Okay. Okay, marshmallow time. I will say, even though I keep fucking dying in Caldera, my like general movement is getting a little bit better. I am fucking zooming up this mountain. Oh, get up there. Basically got the game for free because the special edition of 2 had the extra game. Fuck yeah. Wait, so what you mean the upcoming game you got for free because you bought the special edition for 2? Damn. Okay, I've heard of deluxe editions giving you like extra skins and like pre-order bonuses or whatever. Never heard of a special deluxe edition just straight up giving you the next game in line. That one's kinda new. Okay, I need to not be as feisty with my lunges. Also, quick note about this run. We do have the Pandora's Lunchbox, and so far, every single gamble I've done with the Lunchbox has not gone well. Do I just keep gambling? Is this like a, you know, 90% of gamblers quit before they hit it big kind of moment? Like, do I just keep rolling? Is that what we're doing? True gambler mentality? It's like I can barely finish a run, but surely if I just keep gambling, I'll win eventually. Decent use of an energy drink, I'd say. I already forgot what's in my bag. Ooh, that's good. Alright, something good, something good. Good enough. Good enough. Okay. Don't cringe die in Caldera again this time. Like, I can gamble. I can gamble with the lunchbox, but I really shouldn't. Ow. I think this jump should be fine. I have to go this way. Okay, just chill. I mean, this could be an opportunity to roll the lunchbox, but let's save it a little bit. Like, I don't really want to use the lunchbox unless I really, really need to. Here. Whoop. A part of me wants to go wide here. Should probably go. I don't know if this is a good spot to go to, but we're doing it. I'm going like hella wide right now. That works. Whew. Oh my god, firestorm. Youch, that thing is miles from me, man. Also, I really need, like, I don't think I have a single chain launcher. I need to check that orange box. Made by Valve. These nuts. These chain launcher. Rope gun. Okay, I also need to get rid of the fucking fairy lamp. It's not really that necessary at this point. Not worth it to go this way, but I could just have walked around. Okay, we're learning, we're zooming. That almost damaged me. Okay, there's a part of me that wants the lunchbox just to get rid of this, like, damage here. But I should be able to remove some of the damage up here, at least, I think. Just a good chance of it. Go on the edge. Yeah! Ooh. Here we go. Yo! Fuck this thing. Chain launcher 1, chain launcher 2. We're in fucking business. Putain, don't care. Oh my god, fuck the lunchbox. Granola bar, yes. And then energy drink, yes. Okay, now we're fucking blasting. Actually, no. Oh, we're not out of Caldera yet. Do I just send it with the chain launcher? That's 3 chain launchers, right? And a lollipop and an energy drink? I think we can just kind of send it up the mountain here. This might actually be sub 30 pace. I'm not kidding. For sure we can get sub 30 pace with this, if I just don't fuck it up. Oh, that's a split. That's a split we like to see. Should I have energy drink here? No, we energy drink. Higher up. Regen. No! I got a little bit too frisky with that one. Oh my god, another chain launcher. Okay, we're insanely stacked on energy and food. Okay. So now we go up here. crank energy drink, and we just fucking send it upwards. Do not knock that off. We have a ton of energy for this, so I think we're good. Although if I could have back-to-back chain gunned here on that one energy drink, that would have been really sweet. Ooh. It's so painfully slow sometimes, man. It's so slow. Come on, please. It's like it needs to ramp up in speed. Like with the height that you get or something. Okay, fuck the backpack at this point. Climb! Climb the edge! Okay, I was scared for a second that I wasn't gonna grab that. Okay, just crank this for the energy. Over here. Well, it's gonna be like a sub 28 even, as long as I just die here in the correct way. Come on, baby. Big death, big death. Come on, baby. Sub 28, sub 28, sub 28, sub 28. Let's go. Hey, let's fucking go. Okay, I think actually the timer ends when the character sits down, if I remember correctly, which is kind of dumb as fuck. Is there not an auto splitter for this game? Because there seems to be like insane rules about like when the run ends and stuff. Because there's a thing that starts the timer but not ends the timer, and I get really confused. But let's fucking go!